Today I'll be talking to us about electrical protection for your home. Now, it's very important to protect your electrical equipment after you've purchased them. Equipments are expensive, but the protections are cheaper, and it's good to do it ahead so that you don't end up replacing your electrical equipment or repairing them, which will cost more. So, we'll be talking about electrical protective devices today. Now, there are various types of electrical protective devices. There are various types. We have the surge. That one is the surge protective device to protect against surge from lightning. We have the AC and the DC surge. Your breaker also acts as a protection. And we have the automatic voltage regulator, which protect against increase or decrease in voltage, over voltage or under voltage, and over current or under current. So today we'll be discussing about a particular device. This device you can see in my hands is called the over voltage and under voltage over current protection or protective device. Now, what does this device do? In your house, and probably you have an experience over time, there's a point probably from your transformer or your generator, there's a high voltage that came into the house. And when it came into the house, it affected various equipment in the house. And I believe it wasn't a good experience. So you might be thinking, how can I protect this equipment from something like that happening? Now, this device can give you that function. It helps you to protect your electrical devices from any form of over voltage or under voltage and over current. Is a good protective device. You need it for all your equipment. This device can be placed as a at the main incomer into your house from either your generator or your NEPA grid, or you can place it by the side of a device you want to secure or protect from all those surge. Now, from electrical standard, power, which is your P, equals to voltage times current. Power equals to V times I. Is rated in watts, V, and is rated in amps. And these are the SI units. Voltage is V, current is amps, which is A, and your watts. Every equipment are rated in watts. Every electrical equipment are rated in watts. And they have these other factors hidden which contribute to the wattage. Your voltage in every equipment, check the rating, you see the voltage rating. So equipment are rated at 170 volts to 240 volts. Then the current is say 2 amps, 5 amps, as the case may be. So now these values are very important when before they are very important for you to put it into consideration before you connect that electrical device into the socket point. If you don't put into consideration, you might end up blowing or burning that electrical device. So now your power ratings. Let's take for an example a refrigerator. Let's say you have a refrigerator. This is a refrigerator or freezer. The freezer is rated, let's say is the power is 150 watts. The V is, let's say the V is from 180 volts to 250 volts. Then the current is, let's say, 1.5 amps. Now these informations are very key and important for the protection of the equipment. It means that whatever is coming into the equipment that is above, for example, the current 1.5 amps will damage the freezer. Whatever power that is being supplied to it, the input power coming into it, that is more than 150 watts, will damage the freezer. And whatever voltage that is above this range will damage the freezer. So it's very important. Would you now just leave the freezer to the fate? Oh, whatever happens at the point of operation, if anything above this comes in, if it affects it, fine, I'm going to replace it or I'm going to repair. No, don't leave it to that fate. What you do is there is a device that can help you protect it against any surge that comes beyond that range. And this is the device in my hands. This device is called a voltage, over voltage and under voltage protector, and over current protector. So this device has this functionality. You could program this device to operate this refrigerator within this range and within this range. It means that in the program of the device, this is the device, your protective device. You are going to set the low voltage as LV, sorry, low voltage to 180 volts and high voltage to 250 volts. And the current also, you are going to set it to 1.5 amps. It means that what will happen, any voltage that is coming into this device in my hands, any voltage below 180 volts, shut it off, meaning this device will trip off, it will cut off, and this your freezer will go off. Any voltage above 250 volts, cut it off, this device will trip off and your freezer will go off. Any current above 1.5 amps, cut it off, this device will go off and the freezer will go off. So another beauty of it is this: the device has a delay timer, meaning if the voltage is above 250 volts and the device cut off the voltage, it means that your freezer will be off. Now, will it not be off all through permanently? No. After the time you have set it with the timer in it, it will monitor the voltage. Oh, has this voltage dropped below 250? If it has dropped, it will come on. Once it comes on, the equipment can be working. But if it monitors it and the voltage is above it, it will try to come on. Once it comes on and it detects that the voltage is above 250 volts, it will shut off again and wait for the time you have set to for it to delay before it comes on. The same applies to your low voltage and your current. That's one beauty about this device. So this device can help you protect your electrical equipment from any form of surge from the voltage or the current coming in from your equipment. Is a very important device to have. You can have it as a central point in your house to protect all your equipment in your house or on each of the devices in the house, and it's easy to install. It's easy to install. You can see it as it is. It has a point where you can set it. This is the enter key, up and down, and you can off it. We have two types of this device. This is the local type, meaning you can only control this from this point, and there is the Wi-Fi type also. You can control from this point or on your phone. Means on your phone you can control it, you can do any settings on it, you can do any configuration on it, you can on and off it as you want. So for example, if you have an equipment you don't want to be on all through the daytime, wherever you are in the world, you can just switch off that equipment and it will go off, and probably whatever time you want to on it, you power it on, it will come on. That is the beauty of this device. This device is available and you can get it at a very affordable rate. So these are you. Let's show us how we incorporate this device into our house or our electrical system. Say this is your NEPA or grid. This is NEPA, the grid coming in. So we have grid, live and neutral. Now this is you are going to put this device at this point. This is your protective device. You call it PD. The live and neutral comes in. Then you have your socket. This is your socket point. Your live and neutral goes into your socket, and this is your freezer or refrigerator. So the plug of your freezer will come into this point. So as you can see, this is your socket. This is your freezer. As you can see, once either grid or generator set, once the current or voltage flows into this device, this is your protective device, this guy helps you to monitor it. It's not a free flow anymore. It means that there is something controlling it, whatever is coming in. So it comes in, goes through your socket and power your freezer. When there is any surge in voltage or current, this device will regulate it. So it's a very good device. So it regulates it and stops it from going to your freezer. See that your freezer is protected from any form of surge or any form of overcurrent that might be coming into your system. So we have it available in quantity. We can install for you, or we can give you more information about the device. So here is a device. You can always get it from us.